guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be me recreating Gigi Hadid'S video on Vogue. Her video came out last week, I think, and she showed all her secrets for skincare, makeup after she had a baby. So when I seen that video, I was like, why not redo it? Like, you know, why not redo that video with cheaper products that might be the same. I actually have a lot of products that she does that she has. I really liked watching her routine, and I was like, I should redo it because out of like all the girls that do these videos, I think she's the first one that like uses products that us regular girls have. So cheap products, expensive products. She doesn't only use expensive products, but she has a lot of like drugstore products, which I loved. So I was like, you know, I didn't play with makeup in ages. Let's do it. If you still didn't subscribe, please do hit the notification bell. I would appreciate that a lot. And if you want to see how I recreate Gigi Hadid'S skincare and makeup routine, then keep watching. So if you see that my face is a bit scarred, don't worry, I'm not breaking out. I had a food allergy last week. I'm still a bit scared. Not the best idea to wear makeup, but I'm just doing this video and literally cleaning everything after. So yeah, the background, sorry, that wall has to be finished there, and my furniture has to arrive for my makeup, so everything is just like this. So we're just gonna screen record, see what Gigi does.
Started using, I'm really loving it. This is
okay. So moisturizer, I love that she says that she uses a thick moisturizer in winter. I do it as well. Probably the first difference that you can see, her hair is very sleek, very nice on the back. This is my hair right now. Let's accept it. I'm very messy. My hair is always messy. You know it. So she's going in with a Dr. Jart cream. I did use that cream, and I use a lot of stuff from that line. It's absolutely lovely. I have a lot of masks from that brand, but today I'm going to use a different cream. This is very thick as well, so I'm going in with this Revolution Chica cream, and it's a hydration, calming and soothing moisturizing cream, and I'm just going to put it all over my face like Gigi does, and this is how it looks on the inside. This is a very thick moisturizer, cheaper than the one that she used, but the one that she used is not that expensive. This is very nice if you suffer from redness, that kind of stuff. I think this line that Revolution made, like, actually it was kind of like trying to resemble the Dr. Jart line, the Chica one. I actually like this, but I don't use it like always because it is very thick. So just when I feel like I need that extra layer of moisture. So moisturizer is on. I wash my face as well, like she said, and we're just applying this cream.
Odysite. This is the very, very dry skin. This is a new bottle because I go through this quickly. I really like to exfoliate in high school. I feel like maybe I did it a little too much. I would use like that St. Ives.
So she goes in with a serum. Now I actually want to start using that brand, Odysite. I see that they're selling that on Cult Beauty, and after seeing this video I'm probably going to buy it. There's a lot of serums, so I have to look into it, but the one that I'm using is this Verse serum. I'm absolutely loving this brand. I bought this in Cult Beauty as well, and this is Willow Bark Extract Zinc Blend Clarifying Serum. I always use this serum. It's, don't mind the pen on my hand, it's a few months that I'm using this, and I actually do love that this line Versed. I know a lot of influencers use it and a lot of people, but I didn't know about it, and then I was just browsing on Cult Beauty. And
before I start makeup is to moisturize my lips. When you moisturize your lips in the beginning, then it can kind of sit on your lips through your routine, so that when you get to lipstick at the end.
I'm gonna use this Pixie one here. It looks like this. This is my favorite at the moment. And we're just gonna hydrate the lips. Love that she does this before makeup, especially because my lips are always dry.
So I'll kind of show you a mixture that I've come up with. I first start with this Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I just use like a couple drops. And it's kind of the same technique that I use for my moisturizer.
She uses the Charlotte Tilbury primer. I really want to try that, but I'm going to use this one, the Luna Strobe. I'm only going to use a little bit because this is very pigmented, but it's a bit darker than hers, but in my hands it looks very similar, so I'm just going to dot this around like she did. I actually like this primer because it's very hydrating and it gives a nice glow to the skin. So you know, if you want to do a makeup for like a special night out or like a special event, I love using this
filter. I love this wand. In high school I wasn't really like a huge makeup person. I think that I became more of a makeup person when I had to be in public places, or like I guess the more I got photographed, the more I learned like.
She uses a Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I do not own that, but I really want to try that, so I'm going to use this one, Revolution, and Conceal and Define. But here, this is a bit more full coverage than hers, so we need to be careful.
What looked good on me, and also through makeup artists I learned what was good on my face. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation and I just put it on my finger like that. So it takes like these more like illuminate.
So she's going in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I do own this, it's just a different bottle. Hers is a glass one, mine is this plastic one. I'm in the shade 105, and this is actually one of my favorite foundation, and she dots it around her face. I have two shades. I'm using my winter shade, which is 105, and let's see what happens.
The way that I'm gonna do it is to apply foundation with your hands, because then you can really mix it in to the moisturizer and your skin is still there. Also, I always take it and blend it into my hair. When I look back on my first red carpets, when I didn't have makeup artists or like...
So she blends it with her face. I needed to remove my engagement ring because I was like, now if there's one thing that I hate, is putting makeup on with my hands. I know a lot of people do this and you know, probably does work better, but if there's one thing that I do hate, it's makeup on my hands. Like, believe it or not, when I do my makeup, like I wash my hands at least like 4 to 5 times. I'm not even messing, because when I do my makeup, or like I touch brushes, or I might touch like, guys know, a powder or whatever, I get so freaked out when my makeup is on my hands. Like, it's just a sensation that I do hate. Maybe a bit, I put a bit too much. Like, it doesn't even look bad, like, you know, it looks alright.
Concealer, I like to let concealer sit for a little bit because I think that the formula becomes thicker. I'll move into brow.
Now she goes with concealer. She uses the anti-age eraser from Maybelline. I have to say, using all these drugstore products. I'm in the shade Ivory, so she puts her under here. This is one of my favorite concealers, believe it or not. So she leaves the concealer because she thinks it goes thicker. Yeah, I think that's nice, but I like to blend my concealer and set it ASAP because it does crease on me. So she's brushing her brows. I'm going in with this Catrice spoolie, and there's a pencil as well, and I'm gonna brush mine as well.
So personal, I just think it's different for every face. So I usually take like a pencil like this and kind of fill in.
Okay, so she's using that Maybelline pencil. I'm filling it in. I'm going in with the Catrice.
I had like an overplucked brow mishap. I have had mishaps though, like during fashion week where my...
So she's tapping her concealer again with her hands. I understand where she's coming from, but oh, she taps, especially because her face looks perfect. Obviously her brows, like every model, look perfect, mine don't, and she taps and her makeup looks like, I don't know, she looks class, but then I tap and put foundation with my hands and I look like a monster. So
this is Maybelline's Brow Precise. It's called a micro pencil because it's really thin, and I like that because it creates more of like a hair effect. I think my favorite makeup event of the year for me is the Met Gala, and really being able to take a look that I'm gonna wear and create. We'll have fun looking at it as much as we have fun creating it. Brow wax, and what you do is you take spray and you spray it on here and then take the brush and do it back and forth. I love this because it just...
So she used 2 pencils, I used 1, kind of did the same thing. I didn't want to exaggerate too much. You can use 2, like I had 2, but I just decided to use 1. So she used, I think it's the Cache P'tat brow soap, which I really want to try. I'm using my brow soap, this one here. We're gonna spritz it. So for me, it's a bit weird that she does her brows first with the pencil and then soap brow, because like that, it's just gonna, you know, I don't know, all the color is just gonna go everywhere. I mean, she has perfect brows. Girls, like who of them doesn't have perfect brows? You know what I mean? See, all that color is just going on top. Anyways, people like me that have horrible brows, like I feel that like anything she does to her brows, she looks perfect. Me, anything I do, I look even worse. I'm not using my brow brush. I do have it, but I just use this one from Catrice. The problem is that now, like all the color went up here on the top. I just have to see.
Like it pretty natural and looking fierce. This is Maybelline's Fit Me powder, and I'm just gonna take a Fenty brush and just dab. Did I not blend that in? Okay, that's blended now. I like a little bit of shine on my chin, and I like it a little bit like on this part. So I don't want to take away too much.
She uses a Maybelline powder. I have the same, so we're gonna use it. It's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 105. So cute that we use the same powders, you know? We're just gonna take a brush. She puts it under her eyes like this, and a bit on her forehead. She says that she likes a shiny chin, but you know, I like to be offset, because the problem with me is that first, concealer creases as hell and I'm very oily.
We're gonna move on to bronzer now, or contouring. Start here, and then I'm gonna take the same powder. This is a makeup artist trick, with like a round, smaller brush. Blow.
Bronze contour with the Maybelline bronzer. I have the same bronzer again. I absolutely love Maybelline now, a lot of their stuff. This bronzer is the City bronzer, and this is in the shade medium warm, so I presume there's more than one shade. I absolutely love this bronzer. So she doesn't really bronze her face, she prefers to contour. I love contouring, but recently I got more into love to contour, but you know, I'm more into bronzing. So I feel this powder, it's lovely, like I absolutely love this bronzer, but I feel it's nicer as a bronzer. I don't know, maybe it's so weird. I don't even know how to contour anymore, to be honest, because I'm so used to like bronzing up my face. Like, so we're gonna take a smaller brush like she said and do our nose contour, because that's what Gigi said. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're just gonna take a little bit and contour the nose. But I'm not really like a contouring person. I know a lot of people, like, they can't leave their house until they do their nose contouring. For me, I just bronze my face. I don't really contour my nose. Like, I feel my nose always look horrible anyways. But I know a lot of people that just love
G10. I go right under my brow bone here. Then I go from my eyebrow down and then across. I have a really high brow bone, so I think it adds a good dimension and it pushes.
Take some Maybelline eyeshadow palette. I do not own that, or the one that I'm going to use today, which is this one here, the Profusion Siennas. So I'm going to go in with the shade Oasis, which is this one here, and this shade here, Adventurous. Very similar. This is actually a nice palette. I got this in TK Maxx for like €9, something like that. I like that she makes two colors, and I like the fact that she doesn't use a lot on her lid, just like kind of like one color. I do that as well. So this is not the brush that I would typically use, but they're a bit similar. So she goes into her crease like this, and then she said that she goes from her brown to her lid like down like this. I don't know why. A nice color, but probably not on me. Like, it's very dark. I mean, why do these people wear these nice colors where they look so nice, and then I try to wear them and I just look like, I don't know, like, this is shocking. I thought they were similar. Maybe mine was too dark. I don't know, like that's what it looks like. It looks like someone punched me in the face. I know this is not something I would use. Maybe hers was a bit more, because I know that the Maybelline shadows, they're very nice, but they're less pigmented. Maybe I went with a heavy hand. I forgot, like, I didn't use this Profusion palette in ages. I forgot that it was actually pigmented.
Connect from there under my eye. But I think also for me, it's really about just like, yeah, focusing on myself for half an hour.
So she's taking the same colors and just put them under her eye. That's even worse, because if, I don't know, I'm just gonna look like a mess. Oh god, I'm gonna put a little bit, because she wants to connect like the upper part to like her lower eye. Obviously makes sense, you know, but
compact that I've had since high school. I think it's my mom's. Sorry, mom. Anyways, I like that it just has bronzers and a bit of like a peachy blush color. And I take, this is the Patrick Ta face brush, and I take that, go around what people call like the 3 or whatever.
Then she goes in with that kind of bronzer with blush, and she goes in with like a fluffy brush. So I don't really have those kind of blushes. I have one from Cartier Beauty with a bit of shimmer. Oh my god, what's wrong with this side of my face? But I like either matte or shimmery bronzers. I don't like those bronzer with all that stuff, and it's just not my type. I have this Pixie Beauty palette, and this bronzer here kind of has a bit of color in it, similar. So see, I'm the type of person that, like, maybe she blends it with her hands and she looks class. I blend it with my hands and this is the result. I look just patchy as hell. I'm kind of trying to do the tree. I already look patchy. Like this, I look like, I don't know.
Finish my blush and highlighter, because then I like to go back to the mascara and reapply. So I curl first, and then.
So she's curling her lashes. I have this curler, looks very similar, and I'm gonna curl mine. I always curl my lashes, like not always, but like most of the times I feel like it's nice to do. So she's going in with that Maybelline mascara that I really want to try. Like, I absolutely want to try. I haven't shopped for makeup in ages, just been so busy. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite Maybelline mascara, Lash Sensational. I mean, if you didn't try this, where do you live? So I'm gonna put that on my top lash like she does. It's nearly finished.
Stilla. I like to smile and start on the apples of my cheeks and then kind of blend it out.
I'm gonna go in with this Essence. It's a pinky one like hers, a bit more dark. She just puts hers on the apples of her cheek. Obviously, I just dipped mine in and look how pigmented this is. What the hell? Today I feel like I'm so bad luck this week. I don't know what's wrong with me.
So I just pull it from there to there, look at that, bam. And then I go thin line right down the middle of my nose. And I put right some over my lip. And then I take kind of like the edge, like tilt it a little bit.
So now she's going in with a cream highlighter. Maybelline again. A lot of Maybelline products in this video. Like what? I do not have that, but I have one that's basically like identical. Colourpop sticks in the shade Star Brit. I don't really like to cream highlight. I prefer like powder, but this one is very, very good. So I put mine on my finger because I thought I was gonna do that, but obviously she puts it like this. But anyways, maybe hers is less pigmented. Like this one is very pigmented. So she goes down with a line like this. I'm not gonna be very heavy because, and then on her cupid bow, like this looks lovely. It's so nice. It gives you such a nice, you know, glow. But
if I'm feeling extra poppin', not only will I do the cream, but I will take the powder Master Chrome. Now I'm gonna move on to lips.
Sorry, Wet n Wild one, very similar, maybe a bit more delicate. She goes in with a bigger brush. I used to be that girl that used a bigger brush with highlighters, but now, like, to be honest, I always use a small brush. Small brush. So a bit here and a bit here. She likes that extra glow, and I do understand. I like that as well.
To lips, so I just fold a towel in half and blot it off. So like your lips are now moisturized, but you've taken that top layer of product off. I really like this Patrick Ta lip liner because of the shape. So it's like a square.
Lip liner. I really want to try them as well. Do you believe that I had a lip liner square like that? That was an absolute dupe of those liners, and I can't find it. Like every time I need to film these videos, I just can't find it. Like, what is wrong with me? So I'm gonna go in with this next one. I feel the shade is pretty similar. This is in the shade London. I'm just gonna go around with that. I have no square liners. This is a bit lighter. I have a lot of liners, but I was too lazy to find one that matched that one, so I just took this one. And with that lipstick from Maybelline, that it's a bit metallic. I do not own any metallic lipsticks because, I mean, is metallic even still a trend? Like, I don't know. I have a few lipsticks, obviously they're a bit sheen, like, you know, that kind of stuff, but metallic, I don't know. Obviously it looks good on her. Like, I think everyone just looks good on her, but on me, I'm just like, I'm gonna go in with this Primer Dust Collection lipstick. This is one of my favorite lipsticks, believe it or not. My lips are way darker than hers. They're not metallic like hers, so pretty different lips. So what can I say?
This is Lifter Gloss. So this is really cool because it has like a lifting serum in it, so it like really plumps your lips. Yay. So
I'm gonna go in with this So Juicy Plumping Gloss, not transparent, but kind of like, to be honest. I'm just gonna put that over my lips. I don't know where my transparent one is. It's one of those days where no matter what, everything just looks bad. So we're done. I thought there was gonna be more. So this is the final look, guys. I mean, I liked it. I mean, she looks class on me. Obviously I do not like it. Like, look at me, I look like, I don't know, but I like that she used a lot of drugstore, like, you know, I think models, they should try that and use more affordable stuff, because as she says, it doesn't mean that you spend money and always that stuff is good. Like, you can spend something very cheap, buy something very cheap, and it looks class, you know. But I mean, I like it, but there are a lot of things I would change. My lips look very different than hers. I tried, but a flop. But it was fun doing it. So if you did enjoy this video, please thumbs up. And I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope it was fun. I know it was a fail. Like, everything is fail, everything is patchy, everything is bad. But I tried, guys. I swear to God, I tried. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!